Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Top 10 Travel Destination in Peru, the Sun Gate. So make sure to watch the full video. Peru's Top 10 Tourist Attractions. Peru is a historical, cultural, beautiful, and adventurous nation that offers a wide range of vacation options. One of the highlights of any trip to South America is seeing the historic Inca city of Machu Picchu. But there is a lot more to see and learn about across Peru. You may go on a boat ride on the world's highest navigable lake, gaze out over one of the world's deepest gorges, try your hand at sandboarding in the dunes, go on an Andean walk, or go piranha fishing in the Amazon. The Nazca lines and their secrets may be investigated, as can the Sacred Valley's ancient remains, as well as Lima's streets, which offer a glimpse into contemporary Peru. 10. Machu Picchu. The spectacular Inca city of Machu Picchu is one of the most stunning sights for a destroyed city anywhere in the world. Perched high on a hill 300 meters above the Urubamba River, the stunning backdrop of sloping, verdant, and frequently covered in clouds mountains is almost as remarkable as the ruins themselves. You can see why the Incas choose this location for their city when you stand close to the caretaker's cottage and stare out over Machu Picchu, the mountains covered in vegetation, and the river far below. After discovering Machu Picchu in 1911, Hiram Bingham held the view that it was the lost city of the Incas, initially discovered by Spanish soldiers in the 1500s, until his death in 1921. Espiritu Pampa, a ruin Bingham was aware of but dismissed as unimportant, is where historians think the actual lost city of the Incas was located. Whether taking the train or trekking the Inca path, travel is a significant component of the experience of visiting Machu Picchu. In any situation, it's hard to avoid being moved by the surroundings. To get to Aguas Calientes, trains depart from Cusco, Ollantaytambo, or Urubamba. 9. The Inca Pathway. Many people consider the 4-day Inca Trail to be the highlight of their journey to Peru because it leads to Machu Picchu. Even though this picturesque trek is sometimes more difficult than most visitors anticipate, it's also gratifying and among the most well-liked activities in Peru. There are several alternative places where the Inca Trail might be started, but the standard 4-day journey starts at kilometer 82 of the Cusco-Aguas Calientes train line. The walk continues from here through the breathtaking landscapes and more than 30 Inca ruins. The second day of the trip, which includes a rise of 1,200 meters in elevation gain and 2 high passes, is the most challenging part of the path. Reservations should be made well in advance, especially during the peak hiking season from June to August. The hike must be completed with an agency. 8. Monuments of Architecture in Cusco. Because Cusco is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, strolling through its streets is like exploring a museum with layers upon layers of history. Several of the wonderful old colonial houses bordering the narrow lanes were constructed with the use of Inca ruins as their foundations, highlighting the city's lengthy past. The cathedral and La Compañía are located on the city's principal square, Plaza de Armas, 2 equally spectacular buildings. The square is a fantastic site to begin a walking tour, stop for lunch, or just to people watch during the day. The Church of Santo Domingo, which is located on the remains of the Inca site of Coricancha, is one of Cusco's must-see sites. Despite the fact that there are innumerable other structures and museums that are interesting to visit. 7. The Titicaca Lake. Lake Titicaca's crystal-clear water is encircled by undulating hills and charming small towns. The lake region is unique among other parts of the country because of its combination of stunning scenery and culture. The highest navigable lake in the world, Lake Titicaca, is located at 3,820 meters above sea level. The best way to appreciate the lake is to take a boat ride to the islands and nearby settlements. The Uroche Floating Islands, Isla Flotantes, which are home to a few Uroche Indian communities, are one of the top tourist destinations. These are artificial islands made of reeds that have supported a traditional way of life since the Inca era. The sights you'll see while on a tour of these islands are intended to promote tourism, but they do give you a look at a more traditional way of life. The main attractions of Lake Titicaca are the main islands of Isla Tequila and Isla Montani, while the floating islands make up a very small portion of the overall appeal of the lake. 6. Colca Canyon, Cañón del Colca. Colca Canyon, Cañón del Colca, which is twice as deep as the Grand Canyon and is followed in depth by the nearby Cotahuasi Canyon, was once believed to be the deepest canyon in the world. The canyon, which was created by a seismic fault between two volcanoes, has a depth of 3,400 meters. A river winds its way at the base, far below. For many centuries, the Calagua, Cabana, and eventually the Inca peoples called the Colca Canyon region home. The canyon wall's stone terracing is still in use today and dates to AD 800. 5 Nazca Lines. You will be in awe of the mysterious Nazca Lines, which are an uncommon sight. Prior to planes flying over the area in the 1920s realizing the lines formed distinct patterns and images, these enormous images on the desert floor had gone largely unnoticed. Up until that point, the hillside carvings near Nazca and Paracas, which are visible from the ground, had received some recognition. However, to fully appreciate the enormous drawings on the flat desert floor, an aerial view is necessary. In addition to hundreds of lines and other geometrical shapes, it is possible to see 70 different plant and animal drawings from the air. These lines cover hundreds of square kilometers and some of them are as long as 10 kilometers. Among the figures, a lizard 180 meters long, a condor with a wingspan of 130 meters, and a few others, including a monkey, hummingbird, killer whale, and spider, stand out. The lines were allegedly produced by the Paracas and Nazca cultures somewhere between 900 BC and AD 600. However, it is unknown exactly who produced them, how, or why. There is a great discussion about their origins. Some of the hypotheses put out contend that the lines were either a form of an astrological calendar for agriculture, an extraterrestrial landing pad, a track, a pathway connecting ritual places, or a component of a water cult. 4. The Sacred Valley. The picturesque Sacred Valley and the cities of Pisac, Urubamba, and Ollantaytambo may be reached by car from Cusco in less than an hour. This lush valley is home to several Inca ruins that are well worth seeing, but it's also a tranquil place to spend some time perusing shops or learning about the local way of life. The Pisac ruins and the Pisac Sunday Market are two of the valley's top attractions. Smaller market days are held on Tuesdays and Thursdays. An incredible variety of regional handicrafts may be found here. The village of Moray, a bit out of the way but well worth the trek, has circular terracing that the Incas utilized as an agricultural experimental ground. Maybe on social media and other travel-related websites, you've seen pictures of the terrace's exact circular shapes. 3. Ollantaytambo. Your itinerary for a trip to the Sacred Valley should include a stop at the fortress and ruins in the charming tiny town of Ollantaytambo. It's a lot of pleasure to stroll about the town. Similar to Pisac, it is home to a fantastic selection of merchants offering handcrafted products. With two impressive Inca ruins rising over the settlement, it is a picturesque location. Spend some time wandering up the hill and perusing the ruins. Attractions include the stunning Bath of the Princess and the Wall of the Six Monoliths. The Pincay Luna, a historic storehouse, and the Pumatillas terraces are close by. 2. The ancient city of Arequipa. At more than 2,300 meters, Arequipa is frequently recognized as the most beautiful city in Peru. The city core is a recognized UNESCO World Heritage Site, set against a background of snow-capped mountains. The Pillar Stone, a volcanic rock that emits a vivid hue in the sunshine, was used to build most of the city's historic buildings. This stone is used to construct the majority of the colonial structures in the old city center, earning the appellation, White City, for the area. 1. Amazon and Puerto Maldonado. Port Maldonado, which is a major starting place for excursions of the Amazon, is only a half-hour flight from Cusco. The hot, humid rainforest and opportunity to observe a variety of unusual creatures make this a very distinct experience from what you would encounter in other regions of Peru. In this region of the nation, you may anticipate seeing piranhas, caimans, capybaras, monkeys, parrots, and turtles. We hope you enjoyed the video. Use the comments section below to tell us what you think about the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of all the latest videos.